It's Jaz the Rapper, and you locked in with all hip hop.
What's the word? It's your man Slav Shot you here, and I have a very special guest. Can you let the people know who you
Jaz the Rapper.
are? All right, so this is special to me, because first off, I just want to say I'm really proud of you. I
Thank
remember
you.
when Ali first brought you. This is like MySpace days when Ali first brought you to Rio
I
Studio.
remember.
Yeah, facts.
I
And
remember.
this is before you were battling or anything like that. And to
I think I was still in high school.
might have been, might have been.
I might have still been in high school. That's
This
crazy.
is crazy. Yeah, that's when we had Young Rich TV and we was on BCAT and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So like just to run around, and I just want to let you know I'm super proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem, man. And it's been a journey. So being that I actually know you personally, I've never actually got to sit down and ask you like this question like, what made you get into battling?
So I was watching battle rap since I was like 13. So I already knew what battle rap was. Like I was a fan of it. And I remember like Smack DVD dying out at one point, and then the URL came out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm lying. Grind Time was out.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody just hit me up like, yo, it's this battle rapper named Conceited that I think you'll like. Woo, woo, woo. He sent me a link. I was like, oh my God. And then I fell back in love with battle rap.
Mm-hmm.
Started watching Grind Time. Then URL came out, Smack URL. And then Queen of the Ring became a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So this one I was fucking with Nino Man
Mm-hmm.
and like my early years of college.
Mm-hmm.
And I was rapping, and then he hooked me up with P's radio show.
Mm-hmm.
And it was supposed to be like 6 girls on there. It was like ladies' night. Everybody flopped except me. Like I came all that shit was so far. That might have been my first time in the Bronx. Like besides the Bronx Zoo as a kid, like that might have been my first time. Like it was so far. Like I hated it so bad, but I was like, yo, fuck it, I'm about to just rap. I made sure I had like 10 minutes worth of bars. And I guess Debo was watching it from Queen of the Ring. He DM'd me like, yo, I think you could battle rap. And I knew DNA and Newborn at the time, but like DNA told me not to. Newborn told me I should, and I had my first battle in 2011, and here we are.
History in your face,
Yeah.
DNA. You almost stopped. Can I call you the goat? Because I think you're the goat.
Hey, look,
Uh,
I think you have a good argument for it.
I think I'm sitting next to the greatest female battle rapper of all time.
Thank you.
No problem. So DNA almost fucked that up for all of us.
Wow, that's crazy.
He
Damn,
did though.
D. Damn, what if I would have listened to you,
Yeah,
D?
yeah, that's a fact. He was robbing us of the Michael Jordan female battle rap. That's a fact. So I think it's super weird though that you are looked at as like so good because it's no theatrics, it's no like crazy show. It's like, yo, it's just these schemes
Mhm.
and it's undeniable. It's like the way you rap. You understand what I'm saying? The
Mhm.
punchlines and the bars and the research that goes into everything you do and the way you flip what somebody's going to say about you. You know, even when you did with Geechi, I found that hilarious. It was like, it's not our fault you had a bad childhood, my man. You understand what I'm saying? So even shit like that, like it's really impressive that you can be so monotone because a lot of it is like the performance, but you can
Mhm.
grab a crowd just being monotone and being yourself.
Yeah.
And you know, ever since I met you, you've always just been one tone. You
Yeah,
know,
I'm
you could
pretty
be
just.
angry, you could be happy. We don't know.
Yeah,
Just
I'm pretty.
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm pretty just. Yeah, I am. I'm very nonchalant. Now
Exactly.
that you said that, I kind of do show it on stage.
Mm,
It's probably not until recently I started performing.
mm,
Because I felt like I always had it in me.
mm,
Cause I'm like naturally I'm dramatic.
mm,
Like I'm not a I'm not a performer like in real life. That makes sense. But like if I'm talking to people, I'm just extra. Like
mm,
I'm loud sometimes. I laugh crazy. I know how to have fun. So I started to be like, you know what? Let me just put this in my battles.
mm,
And then that's when I started realizing, okay, I see the difference between me and this person.
mm,
Me and them. And then with the Gaddis battles, when I fully capitalized on it, because I felt like being that I hadn't battled in so long,
mm,
I wanted to kind of rebrand myself.
mm,
Um, and it went down to everything to what I wore, how I looked,
mm.
um, the confidence. Like I needed that to show, and I think it
Yeah.
did.
That's what was the break for?
um, so we know, well, might not know, but I don't battle a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I always did take a break. Once a year I would battle, but then after a while it became maybe 2 years I took my little break. But essentially it's because me, when I prepare for battles, like you said, it's a lot of research for me, and it takes a lot of brain power for me to do it. So I have to be in the mood. But for two, I also felt like there were a lot of women that I just didn't feel motivated to battle,
Mm-hmm.
and every time I battle, I feel like I need that motivation. Now, with the men, a lot of men they take battles they're not motivated for it, but they're getting compensated
Mm-hmm.
like handsomely, and the women weren't. And
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like with my name, if I'm not getting nothing out of it, then I'm good. So that was why that long break happened. It was really the competition for me and the money.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. I mean, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to look down on anybody's business practice or anything like that. But when you mention like women's battle rap, like you're the first person that comes to mind.
Hmm.
How the hell does that equate to like a lack of compensation? You are a draw. You get what I'm saying? I think we seen that if Drake is personally mentioning you, you by yourself, you are a draw. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? No matter who you put in front of you, you're going to do numbers. How the hell
Right.
do we get to the point where we can say like somebody's acting funny with the money when you are, you know what I'm saying?
It's it's just it's a man's business. So when you have the women, it's like the WNBA. Like the women might, be you might have these popular women that are known amongst NBA fans, but as far as the overall
Mm,
draw,
mm,
it's not the same.
okay.
But I do feel like there are some exceptions with us, and
Mm,
just though women don't get treated fairly in a lot of industries, and
mm,
battle rap is one of them. I can say now though, we are getting compensated very well.
mm,
Ever since caffeine,
mm.
honestly, so I have no complaints.
Okay. And plus, she is her. You get what I'm saying? Like
I have
you,
no
she,
complaints.
yeah, is supposed to. You understand? Got to
Yeah.
pay this quick. I get you. Obviously, like, I would like to know, like, what goes into like this research. You said it's a lot of time and a lot of effort. Like, what's like, all right, so it's Hub next. What's the first thing you do?
Watch the battles.
Uh
I
huh.
watch their battles. That's the first thing I do. Even if I've seen all their battles, I'm gonna watch them because just to get a feel of all right, what I'm about to get myself into.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very tedious when I write. I need to make sure everything is perfect. I don't like because the fans they'll break apart everything like, oh, this word was wrong or you pronounced this wrong or
Mm-hmm.
that person's name was wrong. Like so, I try to make sure everything is 100%. I try to you know close as many loose ends that I have. And I'm a perfectionist.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pro and a con.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's
What's the
worked
kind
out
of
for
being a
the
perfectionist?
because you're stressing yourself out over
Mm-hmm.
little shit
The
that might not
anxiety
really
in it.
matter.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
It really might not matter. Like I stress over one word in a line. Like nah, something's off about this line. All right, let
Mm,
me take this word out. Other people might not care,
mm,
and the result might still be the same. But
mm,
if I'm not fully confident in it, then I ain't gonna rap it like I'm fully confident in it. So it's pros and cons, but
mm.
it always turns out for the better,
Gotcha.
a- as I can see.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
how much of your bars be like freestyle out there? Like, cause your rebuttals
none,
be quick.
none.
None of them.
I be writing my bars.
Even the rebuttal, so you be ready for like
What
some.
rebuttal? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I be ready. Like I know what
Mm.
people gonna talk about. Like that.
Ah.
But that's my. I just think about what people gonna talk about with me. Everybody doesn't do that, and everybody doesn't have to.
Mm.
But I like to get that out the
You
way.
be
I've been
battling
doing that for a
yourself.
while. No, for real.
Mm.
I'll be thinking the stuff people could say about me, and they never say it. And I'll be like, bro, why didn't you say that? Like the fuck? Like that's right there.
Mm.
I think Geechi did the best with that though.
Mm.
Everything I predicted he would talk about, he talked about.
Mm.
So
No, I
yeah.
got you. So how come we don't get music from you?
That's a good question.
That's why they pay me what they pay
That's a
me.
great question. I think over the years, it's just been a lot of reasons. I'll say like when you battle, you kind of are in battle mode. It's like you gotta switch to music mode. Like over the years, I have dropped things sparingly,
Mm.
nothing consistently. I've always had songs in the cut, just never put a product together. Like after I put one out in high school, but ever since I was a battle rapper, I didn't put no projects together. I do think I think I'm a perfectionist again. I think I put a lot of pressure on myself because, like you said, I'm one of the top female battle rappers. So if they see me perform at a high level in battle rap, they're gonna expect the same musically.
Mm.
Especially because I've put out music before, so
Mm.
people know. Okay, Jazz is nice.
Mm.
Like, it's not like I'm ass,
Mm.
and they expect that. They're expecting the best from me, and I'm expecting the best from me. So I think it's more so me, and as far as me trying to make everything perfect, but I think now is the greatest timing for me because um, I want to be battling more, so it's keeping me in the light,
Mm.
and I might as well just capitalize off of it while have
Mm.
that light on me.
What would jazz music sound like? That's because like yeah, what would your music sound like?
I
What
be
route
I
would you go?
I be all over the place.
Mm.
Honestly, I don't think I found
Mm.
my route.
Mm.
I know that when I was younger, I did like to rap on a lot of sample beats.
Mm.
Um, those are probably beats I feel most comfortable on.
Mm.
I don't know why, but I do. But at the same time, I feel like I could rap on essentially any beat. I just don't like slow, depressing beats. Like those don't work out for me. And I think it's because I'm not a,
Down version.
yeah, I'm not a down person. So it
Mm.
just doesn't fit my personality.
Okay,
But yeah,
I got you.
it would probably like if I was to put a product together, you might get a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Mm. I got you. I mean, cause you're like really good friends with one of the best people to ever done battle and make music in Surf.
Yeah.
Like I like Surf's music a lot. Have you ever I talked to him about like what would it be like to like switch music because I'm in awe about how well he does both. I think for a little bit when he concentrated on the music, his battle pen kind of slacked a little bit, and as soon as he heard everybody say that, like the last 3 years or so, it's
Mhm.
just been body after body
Yeah,
after
it's
body.
hard to, like I
Mm,
said, it's hard to
mm,
balance it because it's two different mindsets.
mm,
Battle rap is so focused on certain things. Like,
mm,
Surf, like he's lyrical in his music, but
mm,
obviously he's not as punchline and things
mm,
like that in his music as he is in his battles. So you
mm,
kind of really have to reset.
mm,
Like, all right, I'm off battle mode. Let me get in music mode. It's hard. You can't go back and forth. You can't go back and forth and be 100% in both.
mm,
Somewhere it's going to slack.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? So, um, like even if I was like I just got off the Geechi battle 3 weeks ago. Like if I was to just turn that off and just start music mode, like it probably would take a while for me to warm up
mm,
and really get in my music bag.
mm,
But then they might hit me up like, all right, Jazz, we want you to battle so and so this date. It's like,
mm,
damn, all right, let me cut it off. Like
mm,
I think it's literally impossible to be writing for a battle and working on
mm.
an album or something.
I got you. All right then. So one of the things I've learned since being in the media is that women that do rap, they like to be like super private about their lives, and even if like some things are like big on like blogs or rumors and stuff like that, you know their publicist might come to me first and be like, well, can we kind of like stray from this or not talk about that? As a battle rapper, all these things are on Front Street, even to the fact that I remember like yeah, virginity was a thing and stuff like that. Like
Hmm.
how does that feel to like these people, like as a person that would want like not want their personal life in there to be like a thing that's up for Front Street, up for debate, up for
Yeah.
people to rip apart and stuff like that? How'd you get so comfortable with it?
Um, that's a good question. How did I get so comfortable with it? I think we spoken earlier. I'm a very nonchalant person. Like it's nothing that in my life that I feel like is too personal.
Mm,
Like, but that's me personally. Like my life. Like I don't have nothing that's.
mm,
Of course, with my job, that's very personal and it's a sensitive job.
mm,
But it is what it is. I'm a battle rapper, and anything I do can and will be used against me. You
mm,
have to just be okay with that,
mm,
and be careful how you move. But on the other hand, you also got to know how to flip it. Like, so if some of these female rappers they had I don't know, a scandal or something about them, and they use it to their advantage.
mm.
What they say, all publicity is good publicity. Like
That's a fact.
you just gotta flip it. You know what
Mm,
I'm saying? Like, so I've flipped the version shit. I'll flip the me not being a version shit.
mm,
I'll flip my job. Like,
mm,
that's just how you do it. That's how you get the people on your side. Like,
mm.
oh, okay, she making fun of herself, or she talking about the shit that we want the other people to diss her for, and she's owning up to it, or
Yeah, that's like I mean like for me, I try to like live my life as far as like so if any cards get pulled, I can like explain myself. You get what I'm saying? But I mean, just to have to sit through. I don't even read comments. I dead ass don't.
Oh
Read
no,
I don't read
no, no,
comments
no,
and
no,
shit
no.
like that.
We don't read comments over here.
I don't. I can't read. I can't read comments like some of my big interviews. I just like I know like
We don't read comments over
I
here.
can't
Like
read
I
the
can't do it. Like the
Mm.
only time I read comments is when I upload something to my channel because I know that's my fans.
Yeah.
It's not no random people. But also, but you are kind of right. Like it is. You got to be careful what you say, what you do, what you post.
Mm.
Because like I said, anything you do can and will be used against you.
Okay.
It's times I'll tweet something or I'll do something and they be like, oh, you know your next opponent gonna talk about this. And I be like, bro, no, they're not. Like it'd be like now y'all reaching like, bro, they're not. This is not important. But yeah, you gotta be careful what you do, what you
And how
post.
you
Like,
live a life.
yeah, you
Yeah.
do. I mean, it's natural to me now,
Mm.
but it's always in the back of my head.
Mm.
Should I post this? Or I might post something. I'll see some responses. I'll be like, all right, nah, let me delete this. Like,
All
yeah,
that shit.
you gotta be careful.
Okay.
You gotta be careful. That's a battle rapper.
That's a fact. All right. So now I want to know like, have you ever felt like you've took a L? You ain't got to name it specifically. If you want to, you can. But have you ever felt like you've lost?
No,
No, you undefeated.
I feel like I'm undefeated.
You feel like you're
Yes,
undefeated. I
I
got you.
do.
Has anybody ever said you lost?
Of course, people say I lose all the time. But what I do say is with the official battle, I'll take that. Like I have 12 battles, so I'll say I'm 11-1.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll say I'm 11-1 because majority fucking rules.
You go
Like,
with the majority rules.
Majority
I
rules.
can't.
But
I
it's
can't
like
remember.
a vast majority. It's not like it's 60,
50-50.
40.
Yeah.
You know, like if it's 60, 40, that means it's debatable.
Mm.
But with that one, it's probably like 90, 10. So
This
I
is
go
an
ahead.
honest woman right
I
here.
just go ahead and say, all right, yeah, I'm 11 and.
All right, so
and
what's the
one.
numbers looking like for the Geechi? Because I mean, against the male, yeah. What's the numbers looking like to
The
you?
numbers look way better than I thought they would because that's Geechi. Like he's not your regular male battle rapper. Like he's the champion. Like so, his fan base, he has a cult following. I like if I had to do this all over again, I wouldn't. I went through hell on social media with his fans. Like that shit was y'all wildin'. Like y'all really wildin'.
Battle rap.
Yeah, Gotti 3-0, he gonna smoke you. I swear to God, I tweeted God is good. They said, yeah, you ain't gonna meet him after Gotti. What? Bro, what? Like, I'm talking about real life shit. And that's the worst fan base I ever dealt with. But yeah, like with that one, after the battle happened, they put up a poll. I was up on it. It wasn't crazy. It was like 53% me, 47% him. On the app is weird though. The app is very weird.
Caffeine?
No, the URL app.
URL
Because it dropped like 4 days ago. So you press the person's name to vote if they won. So he has like, last time I checked, he had like 500 votes that he won, and I had 300 votes that I won. But then there's also a section where it goes round by round, and it goes based off reactions. And he has a few hundred more reactions than me in the first round, but I have some more reactions than him in the second and third. So you see how it kind of contradicts it. Like
yeah.
I have more reactions in 2 out of 3 rounds, but he's winning.
He's winning overall.
So, but yeah, the numbers is way better than I thought they would. They would be. After I saw the poll though, after the battle, I figured the app votes would kind of match it. You know, because to me, I think that battle was a preference battle. Like I don't think I smoked him, and I don't think he smoked me. Of course, you're gonna have people that say, "Nah, Jazz, you smoked them," and "Nah, Geechi smoked you." But realistically, in real battle rap terms, that battle's debatable, and I think it's preference because I've heard people say the first round is debatable, but he got the second clear. Then I've heard people say, "Nah, the second's debatable, but I got the first clear." Like so, it's y'all literally debating every round. So
that's dope. They keep the sport alive and shit.
yeah,
like
I love it. I love
that's
it.
a fact. All right then. Any more males? Would you do that again? Would you?
I do it again. I do it again. I probably do it like on another Kings vs Queens. I don't see myself just randomly battling the male because honestly, that didn't give me any type of excitement. Like I didn't feel good. Like I didn't feel good saying I beat Geechi. Like it didn't feel like me saying I beat this girl. I don't know why.
Really?
I think I feel better beating a girl.
Really? I mean, cause it's like we have so many legends as far as like male. I mean, even Geechi in himself. He's a
right.
You understand what I'm saying? So being able to be like, nah, you know, just toe to toe with that, it didn't really give you the satisfaction of.
It didn't give me the same satisfaction.
Yeah.
Cause of course,
Because
I
it's more
worked
personal.
hard for that battle, and
Yeah.
it's like, all right, You know what I'm saying? I can say that I beat Geechi Gotti,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it didn't feel the same as me saying I beat QB or me saying I beat Hustle or me saying I beat Gaddis or me, it just didn't feel the same to me. Like I don't know what it was, but I don't know, like, because it's kind of like, in battle rap, you might hold me beating a male higher than me beating a female,
Mm-hmm.
and that can be true, but it's kind of like, okay, so after this, do I battle Hollow or Lux or Mook?
Yeah,
No. You feel me? Like, it's easier for me to move up the ranks as a woman.
yeah.
I think that's what it is. I want to move up
Mm.
my own ranks. I feel like I'm already established in battle rap as a whole. Like,
Mm.
people group me with the men and the women,
Mm.
but
Mm.
it's just something about being a bitch ass that make me feel like, yeah.
Dog walking a bitch. Yeah, that's a fact. All right. So I've actually, speaking of QB, I've had QB and Miss Hustle here with Remy. When they was introducing Chrome 23, and
Mhm.
it felt extremely weird because you wasn't there sitting next to me. Is there a particular reason
I
why?
saw the picture. I didn't know that was with you. I did see them together. I
Wow.
did see them together, and I was like, oh, they probably like on a promo run or
Big
something like
friend we is, and I don't
that.
know. Okay. Yeah. No.
So yeah, she
Mm.
I think it was me. I don't remember who was it that she first told us. Like, we were the first ones that knew she wanted us on the card. It was
Mhm.
me. Was it 40?
It was 40 boys.
We was all on Instagram Live. I don't remember who it was. I
Mm.
think it was 40, but I was on there.
Uh.
And she's like, "Yeah, I'm starting Chrome 23. I want you ladies on the card." And she was just like, "Y'all deserve to get paid like the men." And I was like, "Oh, I'm all for that." Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So we found out, like, who was supposed to battle who. I think it was like 6 battles or whatever the case is.
Mm.
But then, as far as the reason that I ended up not on the card is because there were just certain things that were in the contract that we couldn't agree on.
Mm.
So that was just that. It's no
Is
hard.
compensation? Okay. I'm sorry.
It's no hard feelings or anything like that. We still cool. Like, Remy was
Can we
like,
eventually see you on a Chrome 23 maybe?
yeah, I'm not against it at all. I know she has a card coming up
Mm.
next month, but that was way too soon after my Geechi battle, so
Yeah.
I probably wasn't even in the thoughts because she know I need my time to write for real.
Mm.
Uh, but yeah, shout outs to Remy. I think she's doing great things. I really love the idea of Chrome 23. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? Like, Queen of the Ring is, of course, like, that
Yeah,
female battle league,
yeah.
but you can always have other female battle leagues.
Shout out to Babs and them. So, yeah, so they put. I mean, they gave their props to them and all that. So I mean, that's why I just was like, yo, that's weird. You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So
No,
I'm
I
glad
feel
you
a
came.
lot of people,
Mm.
especially because they was like, yo, like, you was literally in the video,
Mm.
like, saying that you was gonna be on the card. So,
Mm.
yeah, it just didn't work out. But
You never know
again,
what
I
the
can
future
always,
hold.
yeah, I could always be on a card for sure.
That's a fact. All right, man. All right, so I've always wondered who is your top 5 that are alive battle rappers? Cause you so good at it. Who inspires you, or who made you want to do this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Who
Well,
was your
that's two
top
different
5?
questions, though.
It is, but
Who
I want to know your
inspired
top
me?
5 that are alive. Period. I mean, cause they could be obviously like somebody that's still going right now, and they didn't inspire you to start, but you still like.
So my
and,
top 5 right now,
No, period. Ever. Your top 5 favorite battle rappers ever.
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 Okay, Conceited,
Mhm.
Surf,
Mhm.
Nitty,
Mhm.
Mook.
One more.
This tough. I'ma go with. I don't know if I want to choose. It's between Clips and Tay Rock.
I go with clips. You know, just the. I
It's
like that,
between
but I
Clips
go
and
with
Tay
clips.
Rock. I'm gonna go with Clips.
Mm.
I'm gonna go with Clips.
Shout out to clips.
Yeah,
That's
those
actually my favorite of all
Those would be
time.
my top 5
You know what I'm
ever.
saying?
Clips
So-
your favorite
Yeah.
of all time?
Yeah. He kind
That's
of
a
look
good
like me. That's
choice.
my brother. Yeah. From now on, I'm jacking that. Clips my brother. No. All right. I got you, Quinn. And before I get you out of here, I just want to ask something, and I would like to know if this could all be possible. I'd like to hear you and Sue go do a freestyle together on some
Who?
style. You and Surf. You and
Mhm.
Sue Surf on like some Kiss Styles type shit. Go back and forth. Could that ever happen?
I think it could. Me
I
and
would-
Sub did a song before a long, 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 long time ago. Long, long time
I think that
ago.
would be fine.
Yeah,
Man.
I think that would be fire. Yeah, cause we obviously both can rap.
Mm.
I think yeah, just me and Surf's chemistry is just really really good. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? Don't matter what we doing, we could be just walking down the street, like you know what I'm
Mm.
saying. So I think that would be dope too. I never really thought about a back and forth as far as a
Mm.
song together, but
Mm.
that would be dope.
That's a fact, man. All right, man. And you don't have any cards set up
No, I don't have
coming up.
no battle
Oh, okay,
set
set
up
up
right
all right
now.
now. All right, then.
Beasley, call me. My top five right now:
Mm.
Surf, Nitty.
No, no, no. He talking about hip hop artists. He want to know your
Oh,
top 5 favorite rappers ever.
um, Eminem, J. Cole, um, I'm gonna throw Drake in there. Um, Eminem, J. Cole, Drake. Mm. I can't think of another two.
This is like the
Like
third
them.
consecutive Brooklyn artist come up here and not name somebody from. What is going on, Chuck? What we not liking Brooklyn rappers no more? Yeah, who's your favorite Delaware rapper?
I don't know anybody from Delaware.
He said it.
Oh, Briz is from Delaware. Briz Rothstein's from Delaware.
Say
Briz, say his name.
his
Briz Rothstein.
All right, then so we got Cole, Drake, Eminem. Nobody from Brooklyn. You want to add?
No, it was my favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm wild and Fab.
Got Fab.
Yeah, Fab. I'm wild and Fab used to be like one of my favorites for real.
You see
like,
what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna go with Fab. Yeah,
We got 4.
I can't think on the spot right now about that, but those four is my definite strong four. Though. Like those are the strong four. Like I got a lot of hours listening to them in my life.
Yeah. All right, so let the people know how they can get in contact with you and how they can vote for you in your last battle.
URL TV app, $7.99 subscription. Jaz the Rapper, Twitter, Instagram. That's Jaz with 1Z, the rapper regular. And yeah, that's it.
All right, once again, it's your man Slapshot. And once again, Queen, I'm proud. I hope you continue to make us proud, man. As far as Brooklyn goes, man. And one behind the camera, as usual, Chuck here. And we are out. One.